whole nother, like I can touch my stutter, and I know I'm fast. The only fun with this one is going into a turn and downshift.
Not when a truck is leading this.
So basically what you're saying is you don't like it.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. I hate it when you say that. It's fine.
It's literally doesn't like it. It's just not inspiring. It's boring.
It's not inspiring. It's not inspiring at all. I am sure, Valerie, if you and I were to have something like this and want a tour on it, we could shove a lot of miles on this thing.
This is a highway crusher. It's like a Goldwing. You could put 100,000 miles in this thing.
Yep.
Now, are these Rikers a lot lighter?
Yes.
Weight-wise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it feels like it's getting a little swirly in the wind, and I don't ever remember feeling that way on my Spyder. Like the wind is impacting it slightly.
It's also the...
I don't think the wind really impacts my bike at all.
Well, it's also the suspension.
Yeah. You're just not... I think that's just getting used to... They all dance a little different, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that, they call it that, you know, that Spyder dance, you know what I mean? So they all dance a little different.
What a noise this thing makes. It just goes...
That's what this does, the same thing. Like, I don't hear anything.
It just moves... No, I'm talking about when you downshift and give it a lot of throttle, it like moves at you like a bull. Ooh, ooh, turn. Ooh.
It's funny you're not handling the turn so well.
Like, she's scared.
She? I didn't know there was another girl.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. When you're not familiar with Spy, as soon as she said she wasn't familiar, I'm like, ooh, she better be in front of me. Because it's intimidating if you don't know it.
Yeah, the guy behind you, Valerie's he's doing the demo ride position.
The what?
He's doing the demo ride. He's running right up behind you.
Yeah.
Ooh, when you give it throttle and like shift under full throttle, it shifts pretty good.
Yeah. I'm full throttle now.
This buffeting is awful.
Yeah.
It's
5, 7, 8, 9.
So he's letting us kind of spread it out a little. Is that normal for them to let you get up to 75, 80 like that?
It's a demo ride.
They want you to enjoy it.
Yeah.
She is so scared of these turns.
Gotta do the lean. In order for me to really control it well, I gotta do the lean.
I don't.
It gives me like better torque to get the handlebars where they need to go.
I don't. I take one hand off the handlebar and just...
Dad.
You can just manhandle it.
Dad, if you sit on that Riker, the bike will lean side to side.
Does it?
Yes. Like, so like the normal Spyder, it won't like rock. If you're on that, like the wheels will dip and the whole thing will sway side to side. So like there's a lot more movement in that chassis, which is cool, but like you definitely have to lean into the turn because the whole bike leans out of the turn.
Hey, Valerie.
Hey, Doug.
How do you feel as far as the power? Like acceleration?
Like a car.
I know,
like a car.
It gets up and goes okay?
It's okay. Yeah, I don't feel like I have to. Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Does it feel slower than the RS? In your bike?
I don't know, there's no comparison. It's not, you're not comparing apples to apples. It's a totally different experience. Everything about it is totally different.
I'll compare it.
Go ahead.
I can't. I haven't ridden it yet. I'm saying I will.
Because this is, and maybe it's just because of the weight and everything else that goes with it, this is infinitely slower than the RS.
Well, I'm going to say, like, feel like when you're getting up to speed, it just has a totally different feel because it's just like, you're just like even slow, even increase, whereas on my bike you can kind of jam on it. You know what I mean?
No, you can give that full throttle. You can slam on that thing and it'll just do whatever it needs to do.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
try it. Next breakaway we get.
Like you said, it's like a car. If you want to pass someone in a car, you give it full throttle.
No, I mean I'm 73 right now. Like I'm playing catch up with Drew because they sort of took off at that straightaway. I mean, it'll go. If you want it to go, it'll go. But it just has a different feel to it.
Probably has to wind out a little more because it's a smaller motor.
No, it's just because you're not shifting. So it doesn't have that, like, little bit of, you know...
It's not tactile.
It's just different.
Yeah, this is just...
It's very... This is a lot more linear. These
very
are.
linear.
These big ones.
Very, very, very linear.
Like, it really does not matter what RPM you are at.
You, Valerie, have to ride the one that Drew's on.
Yeah, seriously. This thing feels like the Spyder if you wanted to set up the Spyder for just straight up touring. All comfort.
Yeah, then there's this.
I can't even imagine that thing. Like, it's fun to downshift, I guess, but it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. It just makes more noise.
You don't know what RPMs you're going unless you look down.
Well, no.
If they're high RPMs or low RPMs.
Uh-huh. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if they get too low because it'll downshift.
Yeah.
Like, it really removes a lot of thinking.
I feel like if I was going out, like if I had one of those on-helmet cameras like I've been asking about, like it would make that, like I could really concentrate on taking pictures and I wouldn't have to think too much because you don't have to shift, you know? Like, that might be fun. Like in that aspect, like if you were...
It's still tough on a Spyder to take one hand off the bar.
I don't know.
This is a lot easier. Compared to the RS, oh, you can do it on this. Yeah. On the RS, you never feel safe to take one hand off. This, you kind of can.
I feel like the grips on this are a lot skinnier than my grips too.
Like side to side or like grabbing them?
I don't, what?
Like width-wise, like the width of your palm, or like when you wrap your hands around them, they feel thin?
Yeah, just like wrapping my hands around them, I feel like mine maybe are a little bit thicker.
Okay. Because I actually feel like this is... I feel like these grips aren't wide enough. Like my hands run into the edges.
Yeah, they aren't very wide. That's for sure. Certain, like the way they have the mirrors on the ends, which is really weird. That's a totally different position than I'm used to.
I love bar end mirrors. I like this turn too.
The guy said the mirrors on that suck. On the Riker. The bar end mirrors.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, he said they're not very good. I think this car behind me needs to get a little closer. The whole thing with this, I know it's got horsepower, but do you notice, Drew, you spend a lot of time going full throttle?
Yeah, like it takes a long time to rev up.
Yeah.
It just revs out real slow. Oop, turn.
Turn it.
I don't know where, but we're turning.
At the road.
Oh, I'm in first. There is a gear indicator. That's where it is.
Yeah, I have a gear.
We got everyone?
Oh, there is no cancel.
Is that what that is? I kept no, it clicks.
Mine doesn't. But
Mine-
there's nothing to push.
Oh yeah, mine has a push. Mine has a center push.
Yeah, I don't have a center. Maybe I already pushed.
Mine, I feel like mine clicks. It's just a very, very short click. It's not like a full push.
So what's like red line on these things?
That's a good question because there's no numbers. It's just kind of like a fun gauge. I'm gonna guess 75. Tell you what, I'll bounce it off the limiter next time we go through a turn.
Even auto shifts up.
It doesn't auto shift up.
because
I'm gonna test and make sure it doesn't auto shift up. Let me tell you that.
I just did a downshift instead of an upshift, and it revved up pretty good.
Yeah, no, it goes very high. I haven't found the need for that.
There's just no reason to do it.
It just makes the throttle twitchier and the motor go.
It just makes it make more noise.
That's exactly what it does. And I know these are 3-cylinders, which I generally love, but this is not a good sounding 3-cylinder.
They're very.
And it might, a lot of it, I'm sure, is the exhaust trying to make it super quiet, but
They're very car sounding. That's why I think the Riker might be a little bit more involved. A little bit more.
Is this the drawbridge?
Like you feel you're doing something.
I'm doing touring, guys. Don't bother me right now. I'm seeing the sights, smelling the salty air.
Oh, I guess they weren't checking the gloves.
Oh, did you not wear gloves?
They're in my pocket.
It's dumb. There's no reason to wear
I don't
gloves.
think they're checking for anything.
I think they probably would notice if you didn't have a helmet
I'm
on
pulling over.
We're pulling over?
Pulling over.
before we do the change, if we want to.
Yeah, you want to do a little swapperoo?
If we want to.
Let's go neutral. Let's go parking brake.
How do you go neutral?
Hey, you guys want to switch or anything?
Sure, we'll switch. Yeah. Who's in reverse?
No, it was you have to put the parking brake on.
Yeah, you got to put the parking brake on.
I did. What do I hear beeping?
That's me.
What are you doing?
You got to put the parking brake on. Got it?
Mom, you want to try this? Or are you trying Dad's?
I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off.
The kill switch?
You have to do it while it's on, right?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what you're asking of me. What?
Like, how do I turn it off?
Very linear, very smooth,
Oh.
very... It just goes.
I don't know.
No, that doesn't turn.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem to really care what gear you're in. This.
That's the start
It is
button.
very linear. Doesn't seem to care what gear you're in. It just goes.
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't think it matters, Mom. It doesn't... Should I turn mine off? Yeah, it's fine.
Is it more involved?
Yeah, you can either do mine or Dad's.
Yeah, all right. You want to take that? It's up to you.
So what do I need to do with this?
I mean, that's already running.
I know, but I mean, it's me and Mike. It's just paddle up, right?
Yep. All you have to do is... Same thing as that. You just have to upshift.
Okay.
And if you want to, dip your finger down behind, it's a downshift too. So this lever with your finger, you can downshift, and you
Right.
upshift with your thumb.
How do I get it out of neutral?
Just
The
upshift.
plus button.
Okay.
Put your
and the-
foot on the brake.
Parking brake is a button.
Okay.
So with your foot on the brake, you hit the button, and it comes out of park, and then you have the plus and minus. And that's it. Same thing.
Yeah. To go from neutral to first, you just put your foot on the brake and hit first.
Okay.
Now how does this thing work?
I know. I was wondering the same thing.
Gotcha.
You have to still jump on it and pretty much you have all of that.
Oh, I guess I got to start it.
This one's already running. Oh man, this is.
Flipping that little switch. There's your
How do you make this go forward?
Okay.
And then the shift in the gear, you just have to have your foot on the
Parking.
brake and stuff.
All right. Very good.
You know where the parking brake is on that, Drew?
Nope.
It's by your left knee.
It's that little
Mechanical.
lever.
This? Oh, like this. That's it? And that's it? All right. All right. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah.
I can't believe that's the parking brake.
That's all right.
I can tell right now I'm not going to be a fan of this windshield.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy.
The cutoff is
Fan of it.
right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't a fan of it either.
Does it move? Whatever.
This is crazy.
so small. I love it.
Right? I'm telling you, it feels like you're riding a toy on the road. It's
I feel so much lower. It feels like you are way up there.
So when I was a kid, we used to ride three-wheelers around, and that's what it feels. It feels like you're riding like a toy three-wheeler. Like the girls in the middle school that I was friends with, we'd go out to her house and ride three-wheelers around, and that's what it feels like.
It's a green, the green machine.
I think it was the other way. I think it was the wheel.
Yeah.
It might have been reversed.
Yeah, you're talking about big wheels or green machine or something like that.
Oh, I don't know what it was. I mean, we're going back to 1982 or something.
I gotta say, Drew, I kind of dig this.
I kind of dig this so far. I don't like this windshield at all, but
I don't really like.
You look good in that turquoise, Drew.
I like this turquoise. I actually love this color scheme. I don't like that everything shakes.
Yeah, it's got a weird shimmy, doesn't it?
I know that's a dumb complaint coming from someone that likes motorcycles, but like, I mean, even my fenders are shaking. Like, what is this, a Harley?
Yeah, the bar end mirrors shake like crazy.
Oh my god, this is straight up like Harley.
This is the 900 Ace, so this is the same 900 that's in the jet ski.
Okay.
Get a little warm sitting here, people.
I know, I heard your fans kick on. I probably should have turned that off.
Turned it off. There's a fan?
No, the whole bike, I should have turned it off when I got off of it.
The guy who was riding this, he left it running, so.
Yeah, I left this running. Who cares? My fans kicked on.
It's got like these bars. Is that what that lever does? Does that move the bars?
Huh?
It's screwed down. Can you flip this up on yours?
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does it do?
You can rotate the bars, I think.
Uh-oh. No, not that easily. It tightens them down. That's how you would take them off. Like, you would pull that, and then you can unscrew them or something. Like, it loosens.
I thought it was I thought that's supposed to be. Oh, you can move it forward and backward.
Oh.
Flip it up. You can slide the whole bar forward. I can't do it on this one. There's like a screw in the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. So you can move it out in front of you a little bit.
Time to go.
Georgia. Looks like he's got a Georgia plate.
Yeah, that's Georgia. Oh, man. It's so light.
This is really kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a mammer jammer.
What is?
The mom's one.
Just go. Worry about stop sign on a demo ride.
Oh, is this straight up like CVT?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Twist and go. You only got to brake.
I was wondering how they did it. Oh, this thing's peppy. I like this infinitely better than that F3.
I kind of do too. This is a lot of fun.
You can feel the torque come on. Like, it's definitely higher in the rev range.
It sounds like a jet ski.
It does sound like a jet ski.
I feel like I'm on a jet ski.
Ooh.
How many gears does this have?
6. This thing is awesome.
I like this a lot.
It moves side to side. Like, there's a lot of motion going on.
This is too, I feel like. This is really a lot squirrelier than mine.
Yeah, the throttle, you almost have to be really light on your hands on the F3 because it's like, the power steering is so powerful, it'll really move at like the slightest touch.
Did you put the bars? I love this.
Did you put the bars real close or way out?
I can't move them. They're locked. Like there's a screw. Like I think it's broke, so they just put a screw in.
And yours is close?
All the way forward to me.
Okay, mine is too. I kind of like it like that.
Yeah.
It screams just like a jet ski.
Oh, this is so fun.
It's really deceiving because you're so much lower. It's like the difference between driving fast in a car versus driving fast in a truck.
There's nothing in front of you.
There's nothing in front of you and you're so much lower, it feels faster than it is. You know what I mean?
Oh. Car coming. When you look out, hey Drew,
Yeah.
look ahead, and in your peripheral, you see the wheels, right?
Yeah.
But you don't see anything else.
No, you just see wheels and then like the bar end mirrors. This This isn't, like, it's not touchy as in, like, hard to turn, but it grabs, like, it almost grabs routes, and almost it wants to turn a little bit, and you almost have to, like, correct it.
Yeah, I just let it dance.
I do too, yeah.
Let it dance.
It dances fairly straight, though, so I'm not complaining.
It's manual steering, so it'll hold true for the most part.
Yeah, like, it wants to go straight as long as it's, you know, squared up. I almost want to take these turns at speed, but...
What do you think of the turning on that, Valerie, on the F3?
Overall, it feels really, like, loose, like, very squirrely, like, a lot squirrelier than my bike, so it feels, it's just, I'm sure it would just take some getting used to.
The power steering is probably over boosted. Like, it's probably, like, just
I think it's so too.
really, really light steering
Turning left and then,
for old people.
I don't know, it's acting really weird and I don't know what it's doing.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I don't know what it's
You'll
doing.
feel the downshift kind of a little weird.
Yeah, because it's going to shift for you, shifting down.
Once you get a little comfortable, go ahead and shift.
Oh, that's awesome. I think it's because these are so different. This might be one of my favorite demo rides.
I know. Me too.
Just because it's like driving something so alien.
He was going to move the pegs further out. I kind of wish they were a little closer.
I love the movement of this thing in the turns. Like, the whole thing, like, lays over.
The acceleration is just fun.
Yeah, I have no problems with it.
Yeah, you just get on it and woo!
I wonder if that's intake noise I'm hearing, because there's a certain noise you hear.
It's the jet ski noise.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I want to see you. Dude, this front, I can see, I got a wobble in this front left wheel. I can see it.
Somebody hit a curb, huh?
Are you sure that's not the road? Because I
I
have...
can see it. I can see the tire. I can see the bump in the tire. Bump, 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 bump.
Because I'm getting weird wobbles, like, just on this road.
Now, look out at the tire. You can see it. Like if it's turning smooth. My right one is, my left one is not.
So you can feel it on those right turns?
Yeah. Well, I feel it on the higher speed straightaways. But, okay, it's not my bike.
Yeah, this 40 miles an hour, it almost, like, bounces left or right to me. Like, it's just not smooth. But I don't care. Yeah, it's got some shimmy and shaking and...
It's a little more raw.
Yeah. I mean, I love the manual steering. It weights up really nice in the corners, which is what vehicles should do. Like, that isolated, over-boosted, just cruise through turns is not what I like. I'm trying to figure out if I even...
Giving it the bean.
Huh?
Giving it the bean. Although we're only going 60 and I feel like I'm flying.
Oh my god!
What I thought, well, 75, and then I'm like, I thought I was flying. Said 75, I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Dude, did you feel the shimmy going across that bridge?
Yeah, this whole...
Jesus Christ, I thought I was gonna die.
This thing just does not feel very planted over a rough road.
You hit bumps at higher speeds, and maybe it's because you see it.
No.
Probably fine.
No, it's because it's light. So it bounces up over everything. So it just dances over everything. No, that was weird. Yeah, this is a... Yeah, it's not bad. When you see how small they are, you think they're going to be real rough.
Yeah, they're not.
No.
It's definitely better on the smoother roads. The rougher roads tend to make it a little more unsettled.
I feel like I'm just I'm working harder on rougher roads. And you're right, this thing at like 60 miles an hour, it feels like you're flying.
Feels like you're going like 90.
Whereas I was actually going like 90 on the F3, and it was just like, it didn't feel that fast.
Yeah, you didn't feel any of that. We're good, bud.
Well, why aren't we turning?
I don't know. I think he's waiting for everyone to catch up. Giving everyone a chance to catch up.
Ooh, auto-canceling turn signals even on this.
And a button.
What?
And the button is a button.
Yeah, it's a button's a button.
On the F3, it's not.
I know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, this is definitely slower than the RT. But like, I don't care.
I don't know. Would you give it the B?
No, it is.
You think?
Yeah. It doesn't matter though. Yeah, the RT would destroy this thing.
Like I'm going 52 and I sound like I'm flying.
So that's what I'm saying. It feels fast because of how it's set up. It's really not.
Like the jet ski engine sound.
It's got a lot of, like, it makes up for it. This is the Miata of trikes.
It is.
Small, kind of unwieldy, not fast.
It's so much fun.
Well, it feels great. Oh, this is awesome.
If I had to pick one to go on a long ride, and of the two I've ridden,
Uh-huh.
I'm taking this.
Even though you'd be miserable.
Yeah, this is fun. The RT, I was just kind of like, whatever.
It just kind of goes.
Yeah,
Which I guess, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do.
yeah.
If you think about it, they do their jobs very well. The RT just, it goes, it's comfortable, it has torque. This is like, it's fun, which, you know, was the goal. It's small and fun and light. And
Now, do you have a passenger?
I do. Well, no, I have a RPM readout
Where's that?
right under my speed.
I don't have that. I don't have a mode button.
I was gonna say, I think there's a mode button,
Yeah,
but maybe
I
not.
must be on a 900 base. I have nothing.
Well, I have the
My left
windshield.
control, I have white, like high beam, low beam, turn signals, horn. Right side, I have a kill switch and a start button.
I
got.
have, what do I have? I have cruise control.
Who's setting?
Huh?
Oh, there's RPM. Ah, there it is. I got it. The controls are on the display itself.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are on the display.
Yeah, it's the left side. It's like that big kind of looks like a paddle shifter or paddle button on the left side.
Those are buttons? I see that it's a different color than the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just turned on RPM.
Okay.
Off. I just turned it on. 5,000 RPM.
Yeah, I'm cruising around the same. Really keeps those RPMs up there. I mean, it's definitely jet ski, sport bike, like, ring that motor out sort of. I'm curious what this would sound like if you uncorked it. 5,000 RPMs out of like a screaming, 900. Are these 4 cylinders?
3.
These are 3 cylinders? This thing would be badass if you fucking, put an exhaust on it.
Yeah, same motor. I mean, it's jet ski and I guess it's snowmobile. That's what it sounds like.
The problem this would have, if you put an exhaust on it, is the CVT would maybe make it drone a bit much.
Yeah. Because yeah, it's holding at 5,000 RPM, cruising.
Yeah, we're cruising at $5,000. It would just be. You know what you would need?
What's that?
Car problems require car solutions.
What's that?
You need a valved exhaust.
There you go.
Get a button to open it up.
I would just leave it the way it is
No, I know, but.
and pretend like I'm on a jet ski. So the one you're on, Valerie, would probably be the closest direct comparison for the replacement for what you ride now.
I like the one I ride better.
I imagine. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I mean, the one you're on now is a little bit of an up trim because it's got the saddlebags and things like that. But everything else, the feel, the acceleration, the ride, all that kind of stuff is exactly the same.
I was just gonna ask, can you buy them without the saddlebags? But
That's not that one now. But you get the one without the saddlebags and you add like detachable bags.
So you can't even get these like regular shifting anymore. You have to get the paddle shift. like slowlier, just like turning. Like the turning's easier.
It's exactly like what you're riding, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't get these with shifting. This is only CVT.
Right. This is what it is. You get these in a 600 or a 900, and they have like some rally tour suspension.
I like what that guy said about the rally, although I don't think it's suspension. I'm guessing that's a
You
traction.
have the upgraded suspension.
What?
I looked at the back shock.
No, I know, but when that guy was talking about the rally mode, I can almost bet you he was talking about it's a trash control thing. I don't think they have active suspension.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. So rally mode probably just loosens up the stability and traction control,
Yeah, probably.
so that you can kind of get a little more fishtailing and wheel spin.
From what I understand, you can kind of do that with these anyway.
It kind of feels it. It's not intrusive with the,
Like you can goon these up a lot more than you can any of the others.
Yeah, my traction control and like I don't think anything's kicked in for me. I mean, I haven't pushed it, but
I did a little burnout in the dirt,
did you really?
pulling out. Yeah.
You gave it the beans from a stop.
I was just gonna say, was that intentional?
Oops, burnouts.
Something tells me these guys wouldn't care.
Yeah, this feels. I'm gonna make a bold comparison here. This is about as fast as my car.
Yeah, it gets up and goes. I see. Okay, so we're talking to that other guy that's on the other bike,
Yeah.
and he said he has one of these, and he has one of the big RT,
Yep.
and he uses this for his running around errands, and he uses the RT for touring.
Yep.
I get it. I see that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Because I feel like being on this all day would wear me out. In a good way, but also like if I'm touring, that would be a bad thing.
Yeah, but if you're doing the back roads out around Lancaster and all that kind of stuff,
Oh yeah,
you could have a lot of fun on it.
this would be a blast.
But I don't know if I'd want to get on the highway and hit 70, 75 for a couple hours.
It'd beat me up. I'd just be beat. But I do see like driving, only having the RT, like if that was a one bike thing,
Yeah,
I would hate it. It'd be boring.
it's pretty boring.
Like I wouldn't want to ride it around town. It would only be like go on an adventure like touring thing, like because running errands it'd be like why? Like I'll just take the car.
It's a gold wing.
It's exactly what it is. It's like
It's a gold wing.
It is. It's a three-wheel gold wing. They're the same way. They don't care what gear you're in. They just kind of go. A lot of creature comfort.
I take it back. This is faster. This continues to pull after like 60, 70 miles an hour.
They do. It does.
It pulls pretty good.
Like I have no idea what they top out at, but
I have a feeling they hit a wall.
probably.
You hit like 70 and then you probably hit like 80,
It's probably right around 100 miles an hour, and then they're done.
and then you're just out of breath.
Yeah.
That would be scary as shit going 100 miles an hour in one of those.
I don't know. I was at 90.
That's 70.
Really? 90. You got the thing up to 90.
I just did 80. Catching through.
On smooth roads, it's really composed. But once the roads get rough, it's like it's not put together well enough for it.
Normally during the demo rides, they tell you not to slingshot, mind your speed. But this guy's
He's kind of encouraging it.
It's kind of encouraging it.
Slowing up for the turns, and then he's kind of pulling away.
hey, the police.
And then he's getting the police called on us. Right after Dad's talking about doing 90.
I had done that. That had been the people behind me.
That wasn't me.
I just feel bad for the guy leading all this, having to be in the truck.
Honestly, it probably works out well because he's running, well, for us at least, because he's like blocking. Like you'd never think bikes are doing 90 miles an hour that are following behind in a group behind a truck.
Yeah, right.
Like it works out well for us, but yeah, for him that's kind of whatever. But I don't know, it's his job. Who cares? I wish my job was to be around bikes all day.
Oh my God, I would love to do these demo rides. I would volunteer, I think, to do these demo rides for free. Like an afternoon.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, dealing with people is meh, but
But it's not your bike. If they wreck, you're just like, hey, you okay?
it's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
You don't have anything invested in it, is what you're saying.
especially this demo run. I mean, these are good roads.
Yeah.
These are the roads we ride.
Yeah, they are.
So,
How the brakes? Hold on.
I mean, they're not very good.
No, they're not. Oh my god, what?
I thought we were turning.
I thought we were too. I was gonna. If you want to give me some space, I'm gonna see what this thing does.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah.
No, we're turning.
Go ahead.
I know.
We're turning. We're turning.
It stops, but not like it dives hard. No, I was Mom. I was testing the brakes. I figured a turn was a good time to try to like see if I could lock it up.
Oh, gotcha.
You can lock it up, but it dives really hard. Like I thought I was gonna go forward like over the bars.
Oh, we're back.
Yep. Did you notice at low speed you can feel the centrifugal clutch disengage?
Yeah.
It feels like marbles in a can.
It makes it. It does. It feels like something wrong. Something's wrong.
Like you reach that right there at that low speed. It's like like gargles.
Just go up and do a Yui.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go around.
Why is it shaking? Oh, kicked back into gear.
Clunk. I don't know how to put this thing in reverse.
You don't.
No. Kick it.
Kick it.
I still have
Kick
trouble
it.
with it. I can usually just grab it
Uh huh.
or
Kick it.
have to hook your foot on it.
And pull it back.
Here and then bring it, kind of like bring it down and back.
Foot on the brake.
Put on the brake.
Okay.
You don't want to,
What do you have to do? Put on the brake?
Yeah, pull it towards you. Foot on the brake. Pull it towards you.
My foot is on the brake. It's not coming back. Oh, there it is.
Mom, where are you parking?
I'm just pulling right here, I guess. I don't know.
Damn, that didn't want to come in.
It kind of clunks in.
It does kind of clunk in. You're good right there.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Now, what do I have to do to turn this off? Just kill button?
Turn yours off. Yeah. You have to turn it back on.
I have to turn it back on?
Yeah, turn the ignition back on. Push the parking brake button with your left thumb.
Oh, is that
I
what?
did.
Oh, you did?
I did that already.
Okay. I thought that was you beeping.
That was me for a second. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want this moved. Okay. All right, I can do this.
Parking brake?
Parking brake off.
What am I doing? What's on the brake? Oh, okay.
You want me to back this up?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Pull up.
Oh.
Hold up.
Where do you want me to? Where do you want me to park this?
Okay.
up there because you got people that here.
Gotcha.
I'll guide you. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for him to move.
Oh, you want me to move first? Oh.
Hey, Drew, let Mom go.
No, I was waiting for him to move.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go first. You're fine. You'll clear.
First gear.
Are you in first?
Left thumb, first gear.
Plus.
Plus. There you go.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Okay, now you have to neutral. And then you have to push reverse.
I will. I'm just gonna. I'll park next to her.
Put your foot on the brake.
Do what?
Listen to me.
My foot's on the brake.
Okay. Push the reverse button. And
Hold
down
the reverse button, the R button.
This one?
He's got it.
I'm sorry.
Actually, you can either do it with two hands or just bring this hand over. Bring it over. Hold that down. Hold reverse. Downshift. There you go.
These boots make it real easy to shift this into reverse.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
Back it up a little bit more.
Parking brake.
All right. Foot. Boom.
And then I have to non-reverse it, just...
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shut it off.
Now how do I put it out of reverse?
You don't.
You push plus. Upshift once, it'll come out of reverse. Just like you would on a manual, but it's electronic.
Now what's it telling me to do? Put it in
Just put the
park?
parking brake on.
Do you shut them off, or do you just